Welcome back to Gen Z BTC. It's your boy Satoshi, and today we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin halving. It is about 10 days away, and we are about to experience it for the fourth time, I believe. And a lot of people are confused about this. The Bitcoin halving is not like a stock split. It is not like a dilution. It's nothing like that. The Bitcoin halving is having the supply of Bitcoin that is mined per day. So as it stands right now, miners mine a Bitcoin block approximately every 10 minutes. And you need to use computational power, you need to use energy, you need to use a computer in order to hash or try to search for a random number to solve a math problem, essentially. And when you find that hash, when you find the nonce, as they call it, and no, not like the Jeffrey Epstein nonce, like, I don't know why they call it that. Oh, well, I do. It's called number only used once or something like that. Anyways, once you find the nonce, all right, you're able to mine the block. And when you mine the block, Bitcoin rewards you for your hard work. The network rewards you for all that computation. And you're paid in the block subsidy, AKA you're paid in Bitcoin. So right now you're paid 6.25 Bitcoin. At the halving, which happens approximately every 4 years or every 210,000 blocks, you will have your reward cut in half. So instead of 6.25 Bitcoin, you're going to receive 3.125 Bitcoin. And this will continue in another 4 years and then another 4 years until eventually we get down to 0 block rewards. And at that point, all 21 million Bitcoins will be issued. And because of the fact that it's cut in half every 4 years, it's going to take us until 2140, essentially, to get to the last Bitcoin being mined. So that's absolutely crazy. We probably won't be around to see it. Who knows? With CRISPR and all this genetic engineering stuff that's going on, maybe we will see it. Who knows? But that's what people are hyped about. That's what people are talking about when they bring up the Bitcoin halving. But why does it matter? Why does it matter? If the amount that you're getting paid is cut in half, wouldn't that be a bad thing? Well, because Bitcoin is limited, because there's a finite amount that can ever be produced or created, the value of Bitcoin essentially becomes greater because Bitcoin is becoming a more rare asset. You have people like me and people all over the world who are buying and they're never selling. They're just buying and holding because they know the value of this super rare digital commodity. And because of that, the supply is going to get crunched more and more. Before there were 900 made per day. Now there's 450 made per day, essentially half the amount. So you're going to keep the same amount of demand, perhaps even more demand as the price goes up. And as people realize, wait, this thing is becoming more rare over time. So the demand either stays the same or goes up while the supply remains the same and or gets cut in half at a halving. This is what leads to these huge parabolic price moves 12 to 18 months after the halving occurs. We've already broken the all-time high and we're not even at the halving yet. So we'll see what effect this has on the price going into 2025. That's where people are seeing the potential for like 250,000, 300,000, even a $500,000 Bitcoin. I'm not really into doing price predictions. We'll do a little bit of pricing, a little bit of charting and all that kind of stuff in the future. But right now, I want to explain the value proposition of Bitcoin and some of these little buzzwords that are going around for people who are just now coming into the space. Because once the halving goes mainstream, which is right around the corner, people are going to be asking like, oh, well, what's the halving? Like, what's going on? Is my Bitcoin going to be cut in half? Like, I don't know. Like, so the halving is just the amount of daily Bitcoin essentially being cut in half. That's what's happening at a halving. So hopefully you got a little bit of value out of this video. And again, I always got to give a shout out to any haters. You know, if any haters have stumbled across this, what's up, little boys? You know what I'm saying? Keep buying that GME, keep buying AMC, keep buying XRP, you know? So again, we'll do some exposés towards as we get more into the groove of this channel. But anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you appreciated this or learned something, then please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you all again in the next video tomorrow.